Hi again, another review of this Dewalt hedge trimmer. I'll show you that's the info. Just get around. That's the info. Currently we've got a 4 amp hour battery in it, and I have just used it probably for a quarter of an hour, and we are on 2 bars still, but so probably might last an hour with that battery. I would estimate about an hour, but you can get bigger ones. You get the 5 amp hour, and you can get, I think you might be able to get one right up there near 9 amp hour or something. So you could extend the usability of it and use it for quite a bit longer. I should imagine for the big battery on, you might get a couple of hours out of it. But I would say this is more of a domestic hedge trimmer. It isn't smooth like the Husqvarna. It reminds me of the, like, you've got the old plug-in, you know, mains ones, you know, they've been making since, I don't know, probably 70s. And yeah, it reminds me of that, how it goes. It's not a smooth action, but it is ideal for little shrubs. It is ideal just to leave in the van. I'm not worried about leaving this in the van. It cost me about £100 on a eBay offer. I got 70% off or something. We run a lot of things with the battery, so we had the batteries, so it wasn't worth me investing in a Husqvarna one to do the job I want this to do, because it's only, like I said, little shrubs and that, and that's perfect for that. And also it's quite good if you've got a youngster helping you, or someone that hasn't done hedge cutting before. These are a good one to sort of start with. You've got no petrol issues or anything, no over revving or anything. They're just set at the speed they're at. Laura's never done any hedge trimming, but she had a go this the other day, and I just left her to it, and she got on okay with it and did a decent job of the hedge. So, you know, it's good for that sort of thing. I've just used it, like I said, around the front of this house, and cut 3 sort of shrubs with it, 3/4 shrubs with it. And yeah, it worked okay, but like I said, it isn't a smooth action, and I would not class this as even semi-pro. I'd class this as a domestic machine. It's got a couple of safety features on it, which I think, to be honest, is a bit over the top. I don't think it needs both, but you know, I suppose they have to be as careful as they can be nowadays with health and safety issues. And I'm not one really for overriding the safety features. You know, like, you could tie things like people do on the handlebars and lawnmowers and that, but it should stay how it is, I think, because that's how it was made. So yeah, that's the blades. I'm not sure of the length of the blade. What to do with my boot? About 1 foot, so that's 12 inches, probably around about 20 inches, 18 to 20 inches I'd say. But yeah, like I said, it didn't cost me that much, not compared to the Husqvarnas and that. I'm happy to leave it in the van. It can just be tucked in there for when we need it, just for quick little jobs. So yeah, it's fine for that. But compared to like the power tools, you know, like the Dewalt impacts and drills and all that, this is a little bit poor really compared to them, because I'd say they're sort of more pro machines. This is like a domestic, but I suppose it's reasonably early days of Dewalt getting into it, and into the garden stuff. I don't know how long they make trimmers and that, but you know, they might improve. They might make more of a pro range in the future, I don't know. But yeah, it's like they say, you get what you pay for. So this was just about £100, maybe slightly over, and yeah, it does the job. So yeah, actually, when I zoomed into that is actually the model number of it, the DCM 563. I'll show you it in action in a minute, just quickly trimming the shrub, or a little bit of a shrub, and you can just sort of see how it works. I mentioned the safety features. Can you see that there? You have to flick that little switch up and then pull that in, and then you've got one on there as well. So you hold it like that, push that. So I'll just trim a little bit of this shrub here. So just in this Dewalt in action, and you can see it trimmed that shrub pretty quick. Yeah, like I said, I still class this as a more domestic machine. For domestic use, if I had to rate it out of 10, I'd say probably 7 out of 10 for domestic. But if you're thinking about using this commercially, I would probably only give it about 5 out of 10 really best, because it's going to take you a long time to cut hedge with it, I think. Compared to the Husqvarna Pro battery one, you can really, like I said earlier, you can really tell the difference. But like I said, it was cheap. It's a tool that can be in the van to use whenever I need it. We've always got the batteries with us. Also, another reason I bought it is when you get to the end of a hedge or something, you've got a little tight area or something at the end, and you can't quite get in with the longer, like the pole type hedge cutters. This is handy just to grab out the van, just to trim off the little ends, sort of tucked in near a house or tucked in, you know, end of a fence or something where you struggle to get in with the longer one. So that was another reason I bought it. I don't need it to use it for hours and hours, just for the odd, you know, few minutes usually. So for that, it covers all our needs really. So yeah, I'll leave the video there. Hope you enjoyed this review of this Dewalt 18 volt. What's the number again? DCM 563. And yeah, I'll be along with another video again soon. So thanks for watching.